game of fact or fiction. Bart Scott, the Ravens can win the AFC. Fact or fiction?
Damn, Skippy, that's fact right there, man. Raekwon Smith, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, has unleashed Patrick Queen. He doesn't have to worry about the close call, the checks. All he has to do is hit and stick.
Baltimore, big-time threat here in the second half. Ninko, Jalen Hurts has proven that he is Philadelphia's long-term answer at quarterback. Fact or fiction?
That's fact. That is fact. How could that be fiction? If anyone said that was fiction, you'd have to be out of your mind. He has proven that he should be the quarterback for a long time to come. He's athletic. He can get down the field. He puts the team on his back on fourth down. He scores touchdowns in the red zone. That's fact all day. Come on, get out of here.
Contract extension eligible when the season ends. We'll see how that works out. D. Wood, Tom Brady and the Bucs are about to have a second half surge. Fact or fiction?
Yeah, man, I'm going to go with fiction, man. Like we're not talking about the NFC South. I think they'll win the division. We're talking about can they compete with the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the 49ers. If we're talking on that level, then I got to go fiction. I don't think they're there at this present time.
All right, Buccaneers coming out of their bye this week. Before the bye, they beat Seattle over in Munich. Yesterday, Tom Brady talked about that win and what it means moving forward. Listen to what he had to say.
As good as that was, it was one game, and you got to build on it. So you got to put together a bunch of those games. So we just got to keep the pressure on, practice hard, prepare hard. Ultimately, when you go out there, play your ass off, and see what we can make of it. We got a big stretch ahead, and it starts this week in Cleveland. It's gonna be a tough game.
All right, what do you think? Are they poised, the Buccaneers, for a second half run?
I don't know. Has Gronkowski, renewed his membership at Planet Fitness? I don't know.
No,
I mean, because if that's humming, then maybe I have some hope because you talk about being able to score in the red zone, where this team has been struggling this year. But I believe that they can come out and maybe they can upset somebody because he is Tom Brady, and their defense looked like they figured some things out and finding their identity by running the football again. But I just think it's too little too late. I don't know if they can recapture that magic in enough time to beat somebody like Dallas or beat somebody like Philadelphia. I think the division has had a different separation. It's tiers to this and levels to this. I think they're on the second level, not the top tier.
Yeah, it's interesting because they came out of their bye a couple years ago hot and obviously went on that Super Bowl run. But Ninko, do you see that for this team? Are they capable of being a factor in the postseason?
Are they capable? Yeah, sure, they're capable. They have the pieces, but are they going to do it? I don't think that they're going to do it based on the body of evidence throughout the season that we've seen thus far. The inconsistency, the lack of protection for Tom, the red zone issues, the defense that has underperformed dramatically. I just don't see it. And look, I know don't bet against Tom, all that stuff, but at the end of the day, this team doesn't look like years past teams, and I just don't know if they can get it going at this point. They're way too inconsistent for me.
And look, all right, so let's say they don't. We'll look ahead to Brady. And Ninko, you were on this last year, toward the end of the year, that you thought Brady was going to retire, which he did briefly before coming back. What do you think, Rob, that his future holds after this season, especially if they don't make that run we're talking about?
Is he going to be 47? How old is he right now?
He'll be 46 next year. He's 45. Yeah.
Okay, he's 40. He'll be 46 years old. We need to start to realize that, yes, he's Superman, but he can't be that forever. And at a certain point, he does have a contract waiting for him after this season to go jump into the booth and talk about football and not have to be beat up and sacked and had weight dropped on him and shoulders and all the stuff that happens when you play football. I don't see him coming back next year. I think that maybe this year especially is another awakening, like, not every year is going to be like the one last year, and not every year are you one step away from a Super Bowl. I think this one probably made him realize, man, this is really hard. So I could see him walking away.
What do you think, D. Wood? What do you expect Brady to do after this year? Again, yeah.
Man, it's so tough when you're talking about Tom because he loves football so much, but I tend to agree with Ninko here. This is a situation, this season isn't like, prior seasons down in Tampa. The prior seasons, you felt like, okay, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a shot, like a legitimate shot. We always held them in regard of one of the top teams in the NFC. This team doesn't feel that way. They're a very inconsistent team, and yes, they performed well against the Seattle Seahawks over in Munich, but I have so many questions about this team overall. Can they sustain the things that they did over in Munich for this second half stretch? That remains to be seen.
What do you think, Bart?
I got more confidence in Tom Brady coming back than Aaron Rodgers coming back. I mean, listen, I was on the fence before because, now with his current situation, he's divorced and, it's freedom, right? Because I don't think it's the same pressure. You know what I mean? I think he loves football. I know the initial goal was 45. But, man, he got to 45, and 45 didn't go the way that he wanted this season. I think next season is a way for him to ride out to the sunset like Shane. The team will be healthy. It'll be 2 years under Todd Bowles. I'm going to give him one more year.
Seems like Rob has one more thing he wants to say. Rob?
Yeah, Bart, I just got a quick question. If you had $375 million waiting for you to jump in a booth, I don't know if you'd put a helmet on again. And I know
but that's there regardless, though. That's there regardless, though, Nico.
Yeah.
That's waiting for him. It doesn't have a born-on date.
Hey, I'm running to that contract. I'm not like, I'll go get it in a couple of years. I'm gonna go work on my craft. I'm gonna be a guy, put a suit on. I ain't missing out on that. And he's gonna be 46. Go enjoy life, man.
This is me with it. You're not a superhero, though, Nico. This dude is the ultimate superhero, man. He's right up to the sunset, man. He's super bad. AKA, his only weakness is lacked in fruit.
All right. We'll see what Brady decides to do. Yeah, go on, Rob.
Inside pressure is kryptonite in the A gap and B gap, And
so maybe
he's getting sacked. That's his kryptonite.
Maybe if he does come back, he looks for a place where maybe he faces a little bit less of that. We'll see. We don't know what Brady's going to do, but one thing's for sure, we're going to keep talking about it. Tomorrow, the Professional Fighters League season, capped off by the World Championship. Pre-fight coverage of the prelims begins at 5 Eastern on ESPN Plus in English and Spanish, with the main card at 8 Eastern on pay-per-view. To order, go to espnplus.com/PFL. When we come back, was the broken season in Green Bay caused by Aaron Rodgers' broken thumb? We will discuss Rodgers' injury and what it means for the Pack. Plus, Kirk Cousins got shut down Sunday by the Cowboys. Does he have any chance to turn it around tonight against the Patriots defense? We'll discuss when we come back. When we come back, was the broken season in Green Bay caused by Aaron Rodgers' broken thumb? We will discuss Rodgers' injury and what it means for the Pack. Plus, Kirk Cousins got shut down Sunday by the Cowboys. Does he have any chance to turn it around tonight against the Patriots defense? We'll discuss when we come back.